everyone, and welcome back to another pregnancy journal. I think we're number 10 now, double digits. It's amazing how quickly things are moving along, how much this belly, it's all at the top. There's so much growing up here. It's amazing to watch it, but then of course there's that emotional side of watching your body just keep changing and changing and changing. And luckily all my maternity stuff and everything is still fitting, so I'm hoping it still continues, because I do have stuff that are a little bit bigger. But yeah, there are definitely days where I'm like, oh my god, like, can I just go back to wearing regular stuff? And will I fit back into my regular stuff? Will I even want to go that route? Will it be a whole nother energy or vibe to what I want to wear? I don't know. I'm not trying to really worry about it. I'll cross that bridge when we get there, but for right now I'm just trying to embrace this ever-growing belly, and this baby boy, and just enjoying the moments with him. It's been so crazy because now that we put our registry out there, or our registries out there, we've been getting boxes like every day of stuff, and it's great because, and then I don't know who it's from or what it is. I mean, I can go in there and see some stuff that's being bought, but I don't know who it's coming from or what package will come that day. So it's like this beautiful surprise and gifts, and just very grateful for all of it, because there's so many people out there near and far that have just been sending so much love to this little boy, and it's just amazing. I'm like, there's so much love and people wanting to help and whatever they can do. This little boy's not even here, and some people I haven't even met in person, and they're just out there and helping, and whether they're sending stuff or just giving advice or helping as a mom. And so yeah, there's just so much gratitude for all the things, gifts in physical form or not in physical form, honestly doesn't matter. And that's not what I'm searching for. Like, I put stuff out there because people asked, and so I finally had to make stuff, and then finally was like, here it is. Hopefully everything on there that we need, and once we get closer, we'll figure out what we still need, or what Jay and I need to go get. So it's, just figuring it all out, and eventually hopefully getting this room put together. But it'll happen. Everything's, a work in progress, and we'll get there when we need to. And just looking around at our house and realizing how much is going to change and how much we need to move. And I've been trying to go through and organize as much of my stuff as I can and get rid of stuff we don't need. And we have a ton of stuff in the basement again that now needs to come out so that we can have space to put stuff up here down in the basement. So yeah, it's just a work in progress that we'll get there when we'll get there, and hopefully it's before this little boy arrives. But we're looking at about like 15 weeks, and it's just crazy because I'm like, we're already almost halfway through January, and oh my god, and April's gonna be here before we know it. So it's exciting and it's nerve-wracking all at the same time. So I think I'm getting a little more nervous. More is like, everything gonna be ready? Am I gonna be okay? Is everything gonna be okay? How's the labor gonna go? What's life gonna be? How's the hospital with all the COVID stuff? But I'm trying not to go that route. I'm trying to keep, my mindset into this good and healing place, and that it's not something that's overwhelming me, so that like I can't keep moving forward. So those things are there, but we're not there yet. We don't have to do all this stuff. I don't have to worry about everything. And as long as I'm healthy and this little boy is healthy, that's all that matters. So also, let's see what else. This week I woke up with some severe back pain. My whole right side of my body was just in pain from like my neck all the way down. And I'm not sure if it was just physical or emotional, probably both, because I know that my body, when I get stressed and everything, physically I start feeling stuff. So I'm sure there was some of that energy going on, but it was definitely either maybe doing stuff or laying on it, or just the fact that my center of gravity is completely off because I'm not used to having this belly, these big boobs. Like, my body is so changing, and my back is, it's not used to it. So luckily I do have one of those wrap things. I put ice, heat, all the stuff relaxed. I have some pregnancy pillows I can use. So I used all the tools I could, even though I'm working from home. On Monday, I literally just worked half a day at home because I couldn't physically sit in my chair. So I chose in that moment to put myself and my baby first, because why be trying to do it, especially when my job was like, if you need to take the day, take the day. And Mondays are always so busy with stuff happening over the weekend, and there's stuff that needs to go out and take care of. So I was like, well, let me just get as much of this done as I can, and I'll work for as long as I can. And then I literally was like, I'm done. Like, I gotta go lay down. Like, physically, emotionally, like, I was just drained, and I had to. And then I wasn't sleeping another night, and just, yeah, it was a couple of days where it was just like, ugh. And I know this is all stuff, but it was hard, like, emotionally as well as physically. Like, I was just like, why is this happening to me? Why do I have to be in this pain? What is going on? I don't want to do this. And I went through all of that. And so it was like all the mindset stuff was kicking in on top of all the physical stuff. And to the point where, like, I was in tears at one point because I was just in pain and just upset. Like, why is this, why is my body acting like this? And I know it's, these are all pregnancy symptoms and things that happen. So I had to kind of eventually let that go and, clear out the energy. Even took some clear quartz and crystals and just kind of released all of that out, and was like, okay, this is going to go through as it needs to go through, and use the tools I have, and heat and rest and whatever was working. And I just did it. And now today, even though I didn't wake up 100%, I'm like 90% where I need to be. And so I was so much better. I could move. My bosses were like, how are you doing? And I'm like, I'm doing much better today than I was Monday morning when I woke up and I, let you guys know what was going on. So it's nice that they are flexible and understand, and obviously they know that, like, my health is more important, and yes, stuff has to get done, and but there's ways around certain things, and other people can step up on days where stuff happens, because everyone's gonna have an off day or an off week, or get sick or have something happen, family. So you never know. So we kind of just do what we can, but it's great that I have those kind of bosses versus who knows what I could have that's just like, I don't really care that you're having a bad day and not feeling good. Like, we still need you to come to work. And, or the fact that I get to work from home. And yes, I have been traveling back and forth to the office a lot this week, but it's just going, grabbing stuff, and then leaving. So it hasn't been too bad, but that's just life. And I know it'll be even crazier, in a few months with everything and things changing and emotions. And so I'm just trying to keep myself and my headspace going good and my mindset still going good, because I think that's sort of the first thing. Yes, physically things are happening, mentally things are going on, and so much changes. And it's so funny, I keep seeing like the numbers 555, and it's all about like major changes and things are happening. I'm like, oh yeah, like a baby is going into my life, and that's going to be a huge change and a huge shift in energy, which I'm very grateful for, and I can't wait for. And I know there's going to be ups and downs with the whole thing, but I'm just grateful to still be on this journey and to be able to sort of share it with you all. So thank you for still being here and following me on this, and we'll see where else it takes us. And before I close out, I just wanted to share this cute little outfit with the little ears and little pants to go with it. And it's so cute because I actually have, well, one, got a striped shirt on now, but I was like, ooh, I wanted something that I actually got this a couple months ago, and it was sitting somewhere, and I actually have it sitting, like it hangs on my closet door, and I was gonna wash it and put it with everything, but it's kind of like this little blessing and reminder, like putting it right there and seeing it every day, that's like, oh my god, this is like my little boy. And even though it's like 6 months until he won't be in it right away, but something cute. And it's also perfect because like I can still be matchy even though he's a boy. I don't have to be like, oh, it has to be all girly stuff. That there's still cute little things like this that like I can still somewhat match with, because I have plenty of black pants and some striped shirts. So it's little things like that. And so sometimes just having little reminders, whether it's stuff like that, whether it's like notes on your mirror or wherever it is, to have these little like reminders right there in our lives. So use that stuff. Don't just like put it away somewhere and be like, oh, I don't know, I have stuff somewhere. Pull it out, use it, put that energy out there, put those messages on your mirrors or wherever you need to see them, on your computer screen, and just have them there as like reminders, or paintings or pictures or clothing, whatever it is that gets you in that energy and in that vibe. So use this little tidbit for whatever you can need it for. So for me and this baby boy who's just growing, we are just so grateful you are here, and we can't wait to see where the rest of this journey goes. It has been very interesting so far, and I'm sure it's only going to get more interesting as we go. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this energy. Feel free to share this video or any of these pregnancy journals out with anyone who you may feel would need it, or maybe just the advice within it would help them as well. So we love you. We will see you on the next one.